Hey guys, alright, I think I got it figured out. The dreams I had today. This is the third video I made. I'm into it, so I'm gonna try to explain it to you. What I want to know is Augustus prisoner, what he did to me, what the dream was that he put into me, and what was my dream, and I figured it out. Okay, earlier in the day, this morning, before I watched the scuba diving video, I was creating in the illusion my train set in St. Lucian. What I was doing was, I was making a cornfield. Now the cornfield I was creating is an HO scale. It's a train set, HO scale. I was creating a cornfield, the corn was chopped off, and at the far end of the field, the train would go by. I was putting the trees in there. I was creating the cornfield. I laid down and went to bed after the scuba diving video, and I started playing, and I started making a cornfield. So I was creating the cornfield, and you do that by going into the illusion, and you create in the dream space. And that's what I was doing. I was awake dreaming, creating in the illusion, creating my train set in the illusion in St. Lucian. Okay? I was walking down the road visualizing a cornfield. As I'm visualizing the cornfield, I'm creating the illusion. Now, I got done that, I fell asleep. I leave the illusion, the train set, and I go into my dream. I'm in a white van, wearing scuba gear. This is a reoccurring dream. I remember it 3 times. I've had this, but I never caught it till now. But I remember I had it 3 times. And you know the dream I just told you if you watched last videos. I'm in the white van, I go in. Now, I'm in a cornfield, which I was creating. I'm in the cornfield, and it's chopped off corn. The only thing is this, for me to have a good piss when no one can see me, is in this tower. I go in the tower, and there's water going down to a door, which is, I open it up, and it's the same color as Desolation. Now, Christ said it wasn't Desolation, but I'm like, yeah, what? You know, you say what you want. I know it looked the exact same door as the Desolation porthole to the back of my subconscious when I looked down that damn porthole down, and it was the same color. And all cops come running up. You have to go back and watch 2, 3 videos back. Now, I think I created the scuba gear, and the whole dream was from inside, the problem inside of me. The problem inside of me is the maniac, Augustus prisoner. He always wants to have sex with me because he's in love with me. Now, why would part of him, I'm thinking somehow he lives down there in Desolation, and he also lives up here in St. Lucian, was a Jesus Christ, or somebody down there in Desolation. He wants to give to me the secrets that I carry. I don't know how he does it yet, but I'm working it out. The dream was telling me was, go in here, go in the water to down, go down, deep down the black hole, open up the door, and it's the exact same as Desolation. Within me. Now, is there a porthole down near my butt or my sex chakra? Okay, this could be directly connected to him. That was the first dream. That dream was showing me what I needed to know, what was going on inside myself. That's what that dream was telling me. Because I kept fucking seeing it when I woke up. I kept seeing it for a half an hour. It was like sitting in front of me. So I knew that dream meant something for me to know. I got Jesus to go down, and he's doing whatever he's doing. Now, I'm going to go to Jesus when I lay down in bed tonight. I'm going to say, we're going, and you're going to go down, and you're going to check for portholes down below. I don't care. Am I connected to this Desolation shit through my root chakra or some other chakra, or is it going directly to him, my root and sex chakra? Got it? Because that's what he's all about, sex. Now, he can't have sex with me anymore in dream space because he's in jail, and they disconnected me from him. And I'm told, well, in theory, he just did me today. He came into my dream. Now, the second dream with the police. The first dream, I'm driving. Where am I driving? In the cornfields. I'm driving a red car through the chopped cornfields, which I was creating earlier in the illusion of my train set in St. Illusion. Okay? Now, I was creating that, so I still got that in my dream. My dream. The cornfield was my dream. But my dream's playing out in my creation. You get it? So, who comes in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of cornfields, in southern Ontario, far as the eye can see? Cornfields. Nothing. I'm on a dirt road in cornfields. And the only place I can go pee is a tower in the first dream. I'm going down the same goddamn cornfield, and a cop pulls me over. Now, that cop was him. That cop was him screwing with me. What's the first thing you do if you're a pervert and you're a freak? Is you gotta control the dream. How do you control the dream? Well, you go into the guy's dream and you see what's going on, and you create from the scenario that dream's having. So how are you going to get your victim under control? You're going to be a cop. What's a cop do? What's the first fucking thing you do when a cop pulls you over? Oh shit, I say one guy, I do one wrong move, I take one bad word, I say the one wrong thing, he's going to manipulate my terms and words and everything. He's going to try to manipulate me and trip me up into speech, and I'm fucking going to get shot or arrested or something. I'm going to take, I'm fucking, fear. First fucking thing is fear. So cop is total control over you. Make one wrong fucking move, you're going to get your head bashed in, or you're going to get shot, or you're going to jail. Now, also, I know when I like a girl and I'm dreaming of her, or a girl likes me, like my girlfriends, when they like me and I dream in a dream with them, they would come as a police officer and they would arrest me. You're mine. That's what it means. When your girlfriend is dressed as a cop and she comes and arrests you, she's saying, you're mine. That's what she's saying. She wants to get together with you. Okay? I've had that 100 times. Now, pervert comes in through the porthole in my head. I'm driving down the road. So what's the first thing to do to get control of that dream of Richard driving down the road? So he comes in, he's watching, I'm driving down the road in the cornfield. Well, I have to get control of the dream. I'll be a cop. Woo! Pull over. First thing he does, takes my ID, starts doing all that shit, and he's talking shit. He's the cop. But what fucked it up on him was this. I woke up and I took control of the dream. Okay? I took the guns, I took his cars, and I put them up there. And I told him to fuck off. He can only do so much in a dream, okay? I don't know. He couldn't control it because he was working through a porthole, remember. He was working through a porthole that I didn't see yet. I woke up from the dream, gave it to Jesus, 2 cop cars that he created, or I created, but either way, he was working the cop scenario in the dream, where he could be the cop, take control of the dream, and take control of what I was doing in myself. Okay? The more and more I give up control to the cop of myself, the more and more he's back inside me. Now, through the dreams, in your mind, all that shit, souls, in your soul, and all of it. Now, the third dream, I went back to bed. And what am I doing? I'm sitting, I go to sleep, boom, I'm in a cop shop. So, I went from being stopped by the police, giving everything to Jesus, to make some money. The second dream of the police is where I'm sitting in the cop shop. I'm a janitor, washing, I'm a janitor, a nothing job. 2 big strong policemen walking around, total control freaks, okay? That's what they're about, control over you at all costs. You die before they lose control. That's the fucking police. They can paint in any fucking happy flower picture they want. That's the end of the line, right there. They don't get you alive, they're gonna get you dead. Period. They'll never give up control unless they're related to you. And then you get bitched at for 10 years. Either way, you're a fucking criminal because you got a speeding ticket. Whatever. That's the police. Paint the police any picture you want. That's the end game. Period. Now, in the dream, I'm watching this goddamn thing. There's two cool cops over there talking to a girl. Which happens in all my dreams. All of them. Go back and listen to my dream. In the videos. There's always a girl. And that girl is going to turn around. Eventually. In the dream. And she's going to be my girlfriend. She's going to come over and start having sex with me. But the two cops are over there talking. One cop walks over to me. Walks by me and says, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Pretty good." He goes, "Hey, can I see your jacket?" So he takes my jacket off the back of the chair and he's reading the thing. So there. He engaged me. He intimidated me. Because cops are, period, intimidating. So, he's reading my jacket. I don't know why. But he's engaging my being through the porthole. Now he's got something. He's got my attraction. Now, the other cop, they were both going to leave. That was what they're going to do because they got a call to go through. One cop engaged me. And I would be alone with the girl in the room, in the office building. But it didn't happen. Something interfered with it. Jesus isn't here watching the dream with me. All of a sudden the cop stops, like a normal, like you press pause on TV. He's just standing there. The other cop walks by and keeps going. He walks right by, behind him, disappears behind him, goes in. The other cop's still standing there. All of a sudden, I wake up, I see in this, I'm watching this, and I'm going, fuck, he stopped. The cop stopped. Why does he stop? I'm like looking around. The girl's over there looking at me. And I can see her. She's across the office room with desks and telephones and all kinds of shit. She's over there doing something, looking over at me. Whatever. And this is what happens in every dream. I'm in the cowboy bar, ready to have a shootout and duel. And the girl comes over and engages me. And I'd rather be with love than with the duel. Because I could die in the duel. But I'd rather be with the girl. So all of a sudden I'm on the bridge with the girl. And she's giving me a BJ. And it's him. Cops are stressing me. Was the original plan. That is the fucking dream he's putting in my head. Give me stress. Well, fuck, I don't want that. I don't want guns and stress and cops yelling at me. I'm gonna go fuck that girl. The girl, she's gonna make it clear. She's gonna walk up and go, right in front of my face, boobs hanging out and everything, and I'm gonna be helpless. But it's actually him. He's controlling that whole fucking thing. But where he fucked up was, for some reason, he turned it off. The cop stopped. Half the dream disappeared, and I see a cornfield going by. My original dream, which I was creating in the illusion, insane illusion, my train set. It's still dreaming. I'm still dreaming that. Driving a car, dreaming. That's what I'm supposed to be doing in my normal dream. But the screen overlay was, the dream overlay was him. He was the cop to just give me fear, and I'd run to the girl, which was him, to have sex with her. That's what he does for 3 fucking months, every fucking night. And I fucking learning it. And I'm teaching you guys, man. This is, maybe this never happened to you. Maybe it's happening to you right now and you don't even know it. But you have all these little scenarios in your dreams, and this is what's going on. You just don't know it all yet. So stay with Christ. Anyway, he's standing there, looking at my shirt, reading my shirt like he gives a shit. Maybe he wants to know what kind of clothes I'm wearing. I don't know. Anyway, all I know is he engaged me. He got my attention to the cop. All of a sudden it stopped, which caught my attention, which woke me up. I'm awake. The other cop walks by. The girl is standing over there. Beautiful. She was talking to him. Okay. So why would the cops be talking to the girl? Right? So, I'm watching I'm a janitor. I'm a janitor. All right, that's the way they make you feel. So, amongst cops. So, I look over, two big manly men talking to the beautiful girl, and I think to myself, well, I ain't got a fucking chance in hell. I'm just a fucking janitor. I'm just a fucking janitor. Reality, he knows how to play it. He knows what I'm thinking, so he can play it. So, he walks by, gives me some attention. We'll give this poor creature some attention, because I'm a cop. Let me see what kind of shirt you got there, son. Blah, 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 blah. Bullshit. Fucking games. They do this all the time in reality. So, just to give you some credit for being alive. Yeah, wait till you meet Jesus, you guys. Wait till you meet Jesus Christ. Well, you cops that think you're the fucking greatest thing. Anyway, enough of that shit. Back to the game. He stopped. He screwed it up. I woke up. Saw. I was watching. The dream stopped on his side. He stopped. He fucked up. Something over there interfered with Augustus prisoner, who had the porthole on my head. Jesus was watching with me. He wasn't interfering. He just wanted to watch the layout and what happens. If anything happened. When he stopped and half the dream faded, and half the dream was the cop on a TV screen that stopped. And behind it was the fucking cornfield, me driving through the cornfield. That was my dream. My real dream. He put this fake dream in front of me to get me to go fuck the girl when she came over and started opening her top or whatever she does. But that never happened because we caught it. I woke up. I caught it. Now I think, this is what I think, my subconscious knows all this shit. I think I got this really good suspicious feeling, and it's pretty correct. I'm getting check marks all the way up the top. My subconscious says, do you fucking see what's going on? Stop. He stops the dream to show me it's a fake dream that this Augustus guy's giving me. My subconscious does that. I think it's him. Pretty goddamn sure. Because when there's a girl standing in front of me, she's naked, I'm all in. Okay? Especially an ex-girlfriend that I really, really love. And I loved them all. Loved them. Heart, okay? Love. Heart, real love. Not sex love. Heart love. I loved them. So, I always got this spiritual connection with him. But, he knows that and he uses it. So he'll play, Augustus, the crazy psychopath, will come into me, put up this scenario with the cops stop. I think it was my subconscious that stopped it, separated the dreams. This is what you're supposed to be dreaming. This is what Augustus is doing to you. Oh yeah, and by the way, that girl was supposed to come over and screw you, which she did on the bridge the other night. And gave me 3 BJs before I woke up. As he was in jail. And I can go back 3 months with every single girls I didn't even thought of. Girls I never even had sex with, I only liked them. Here I am having sex with them. 100% real. And it turns out it's a fucking Augustus. Crazy bastard that knows all this shit. And he was Jesus Christ. But since he was doing all this to me, I caught his ass, sent out reports to fucking the higher ups in heaven. They came down and busted his ass, threw his ass in jail for fucking my life over. Watch the past videos. You gotta go back and watch them if you understand what the hell I'm talking about. And I'm trying to add this up so I can tell you guys how this shit works. So the cornfield, and I remembered, as soon as I got done with the second video, I remembered the cornfields. I'm like, fuck, the cornfields. I was creating cornfields on my train set. Now I can sit there and go into the illusion and create freight trains, cars, BMWs, battleships, anything I fucking want and give it to Jesus and he fucking sells it. That's how I make money for my family. And Jesus makes money for his family. I made two rancheros this morning. They're cool. They had all hot rodded up. 2 rancheros. What I do is I look on the internet, go into the illusion of my soul. As I'm looking at the car on the computer, all the detail, he's reflecting it, but hanging onto it, creating it. Same color, every detail. And then I take that car and I give it to Jesus up at St. Lucian where I live. He's blown away. He gets in it, makes sure the lights work, makes sure this works, makes sure, puts more energy into it, makes it 100% solid, makes sure the lights work, makes sure the engine works, makes sure everything works, makes it, he's really into a comfortable seat. He hated the seats I made. He bitched at me for like 5 minutes. I go, well, fuck, I'm making the car. You put the good seats in. I don't know fucking seats. I don't know nothing about cars. You put the seats in. Anyway, I'm creating this for myself, a train set, which I can't make here because it costs $2 million, but I'm making it in St. Lucia in this great big giant building I got. And I'm creating it. And so I was creating a cornfield in one part. I laid down before I went to sleep and I was creating the cornfield. I was pretending, this is what I do. I tell my soul, go to the cornfield in the train set. And there's a road beside. So I have to create a cornfield on walk down a dirt road. This is what I'm doing. I'm walking down a dirt road, meditating. Gravel road. All the birds and bugs, not birds and bugs, but flowers, grasses, cornfield, all the way to the horizon where the other train is. And I know what I'm doing because I'm making the train set in St. Lucia. So I'm walking down the dirt road creating visual aspect of what I want on the train set. I take that, then I tell myself, save it, and I leave the illusion. Boom! You're in St. Illusion. You're in St. Illusion. You can come over and look at the train set. And there's a fucking cornfield sitting there. That's so fucking detailed, you can pick up a rock. A tiny little piece of sand that I created. Because I created a real road. But it's an HO scale. So the rock that I originally created was probably this big. Or, you know, like a rock on the side of the road. But it's now the size of a grain of sand. And I create train tracks. I create the trees. I create the trains, the cars, the people. Some people. Those I just stick to, right now, I'm sticking to the buildings and roads. And, you know, trying to fill in the spaces between the track. That's what I'm doing. And that's what I was doing when I went to sleep. When Augustus, prick boy, pervert, and I'm not the only person he was doing this to, and he's had 100 years of being a Christ that he did this to, and you have to go back and watch his past videos to hear some of the stuff he did. I don't know all of it, but he used to beat people up, blackmail them, and do all this stuff, and he was a Jesus Christ, but they could never pin it on him, because that's how good he is. Then he came to me. And I wouldn't stand for any of it because I knew. He thought I had secrets for what I did to bust his ass. He thought I had secrets. I'm just doing what I've always done, man. So, figured it out. The cops were the screen memory. How do you know what a screen memory is? When it fades in front of you, it's a screen. When half the dream goes away and your dream is going by, carrying on behind it. And my subconscious brought that to my attention. I know my subconscious did that. I know he did. Because he likes that shit. Because I think he was laughing when it happened. But what distracted me was when half the dream disappeared and I was just looking at the cop and I freaked out and Jesus said, holy shit, like that. That's when I was distracted by Christ, because I didn't expect to see Christ. Then all of a sudden I felt the swirling here, and I went, stuck my finger in it, sucked me down the fucking hole. Started sucking my finger. That's when Christ went in, the demon came out, the fake demon, the scary demon. Ooh. Anyway, figured it out, guys. Figured it out. Hopefully this is the last video of the day. Anyway, pretty cool, man. I just had to sit down, relax, and see the dream for what it was showing me. Now the tower dream was showing me what's the side. Whatever that doorway is down there, I think Prick Boy opened it up to another realm. So I think he had, in my sex chakra or root chakra, another, and he wanted me to go through that. And that's why I kept having that symbolic representation dream of inside myself. Or he was sucking my sex energy through that porthole. And that's the dream I had with the girls on the bridge, the girl on the bridge. Okay? It's all distraction. Even Jesus was in that dream. He couldn't figure it out at first. Maybe he did later. I don't know. It was really weird because I'm getting a BJ from a beautiful girl, and it's all nice. It's like a real girl. It's nice. It's girl vibe and everything. But then as soon as I wake up from the BJ, he's going ah. So he's got like split personalities. He's got one personality, girl personality. The girl personality of him is giving me a BJ, and he's going psychosomatic on my fucking wall, yelling at Jesus, spitting sperm at me and shit. He's going nuts. So I got two things going on, and he's taking care of both, and he's through portholes. So he's doing one porthole down here in desolation, and he's got another one up here in St. Lucian where he's yelling at Christ and me, giving me shit, working my dreams all the time. I don't got it all down pat yet, but this is where it's going, and this is what I'm thinking. And I got some ask me some questions off Christ. Is that fucking desolation down there, and is there a sex thing down there that wants my sex energy? Because that dream showed me the door down there, and that door is inside myself. And that door was opened up through a fucking porthole, which sucks my fucking energy, and that's why my kneecaps and fucking toes are stinging before he comes every time. I know it. I know it. This is what you gotta learn this shit. If you want to be a spiritual person and you want to progress, get with Christ, be spiritual. You gotta learn this shit. And if you don't learn it, and you're just a roaming human doing things on the earth, you don't know a goddamn thing, and you wonder why your life sucks, because you're probably being worked. Everybody, almost everybody is being worked in some weird way. Some people got it better than others. Anyway, later guys.